Da 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 da. Hello, hello. Let's see. Everything is in order. I'm supposed to be live right now, right? Check. Yes, it's working. Check the chat. All right. Okay, doke. Well, may the Blabla be with you. Um, I'm a little frustrated. All right, and I'm always quite frustrated with life because it's actually quite unfucking fair. Okay, I get it that life is supposed to be like, something to crack, like figure out like why are we here? Why do we exist? I mean, yes, there's scientific explanation to a lot of things, but it's like I think it's just I think it's unfair. Like if there is such a thing as a god or some higher up or some higher dimensional being, I think at some point if you're trying really hard to figure out why you exist and what's the meaning of all this and what is this, right? At some point they should just reveal some fucking answers, right? Because with me, I want certainty, right? It's one thing like, oh, I don't know, you get all kinds of information from people from left to right, people into conspiracy theories, people, different types of spiritual beliefs, and at the end of the day, it's just, yeah, but where's the proof of what it is that you're teaching? I need actual facts, like, I don't know. I guess it's impatience that I'm experiencing, but like I just it's really insane. Hey, Kels. Hiya. I'm just bitching about wanting to know like why do we exist, right? Like where do we go after we die, right? And it's I just find it weird. Like if you take a good look at society, like us as a human species, how far we are, there's no other animal on this planet, as far as we know, that can do what we can do. And what? We're just animals and we just die and that's it. Like there. What? I don't know, man. I mean, I know a lot of people are asking these questions, but I'm like, that's my frustration in life. Yeah, it's just but there's a lot of synchronistic experience I have throughout my life. I'm thinking like, come on, you can't call that a coincidence. Like a lot of that shit. I'm like, uh, either a, it's a coincidence. I don't know. It just sounds. I don't know. It's like that can't be a coincidence. Like, or maybe I don't know. I don't know, man. But I like certainty. Like I can't just like stick to one. This is how it is. Period. Like I don't understand people who are a full blown Christian and just say that's just how it is in the Bible. I believe it 100%. I'm like asking questions like, yeah, but where's the evidence that there's a heaven and hell? Where's the evidence? You know what I mean? Like I want more than this. This is not enough. Like I want. How can you be so certain of something so simple? Like that's how it is. You're born. God made you. Follow the rules, and you either go to heaven or hell. So I don't know. I'm just really impatient. Like I feel like if you're someone who is trying really hard to figure life out as honestly as possible, as grounded as possible too, without being too woo woo, if there is some higher dimensional being or God, I think you have the right for them. I think that you have the right to know from those beings to like, okay, here's the answers, right? Like, give me a fucking answer before I grow fucking crazy. I don't know. Or they just enjoy us being frustrated. They ha 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 ha. I don't know. Or like that, I'll be so fucking disappointed if like, well, I won't be up if I'm like if there's just nothingness in the afterlife, right? Just nothingness, which then I won't be disappointed. I just won't exist. So I don't know. Ugh. All I have is like this type of clue, but it just could be a coincidence. Like, from the Earth perspective, right? Like the moon and the sun, they're completely different sizes. But from the Earth perspective, I mean, we have eclipse; they look like the same size. And in other planets in our solar system, it's not like that, right? Like you can clearly see, like a difference in size from the perspective if you're in on that planet. I think. Um, I don't know. I see as maybe that should mean something. Like, hey, we're perfectly aligned with our planet, the distance between the planet, the sun, the moon, and we happen to, like, as far as we know, the only planet with a lot of life going on, a lot of complexity. I mean, as far as we know, I don't know. It's like that should be something. That should mean something. I don't know. I don't know if that's actually moronic way of. I don't know if that's kind of moronic thinking this way. But yeah. Yeah. But yeah. No, it's just there's just a lot of interesting events that happen in my life. I'm thinking like I don't know. And sometimes I suspect in my life that everything actually already happened. Hey man, welcome to the Blabla zone. I'm doing all right. I'm doing good. Uh just ranting a little about not understanding what life is all about, why we're here. Yeah, it's time for blah blah blah. Exactly. Why do you think? Okay, what's your opinion? Why do you think what life could be like? How does it operate in your head? What do you know so far? Like, what do you think you know? What do you think so far? Like for me, I have a suspicion that everything already happened, and we're just I don't know for some reason like not 100% certain. Like sometimes I get an idea, like get a feeling like what if everything like already happened, and it's just that means I don't know because I've experienced like so many moments where I'm like, this is so synchronized. Like, I don't know. Of course, I'm not certain about that. Uh, I mean, I sometimes like go to church on a Sunday. I mean, I did had experiences in my life where that was like, oh, that was interesting. Like, made me more convinced of the Christian version of a God. But at the same time, sometimes I question, like, but there are a shit ton of contradictions in that book. Like, sometimes I think maybe the Bible isn't a complete, like, I don't know. But yeah, for the rest, I'm doing all right. Uh, it's raining again in Belgium. It rains quite a lot here. Uh, I need to get new shoes because when it rains, my feet get wet. Any religious books are scripted, in my opinion. I think so too, man. I mean, who makes the choice of deciding what books to put in the Bible? Because there are like a shit ton of scrolls. But yeah, for example, in Islam, they have like 50 different Korans. Oh yeah. Oh damn. Yeah, because there was like a lot of scrolls left out, like the Book of Enoch and such in the Bible. So I'm like, and there's probably a shit ton of other books that decide we're not letting this loose. We don't want people to read these. I mean, look, I don't know. I I'm gonna stick. I'm gonna go with the bet that there is an afterlife, but I don't know what it looks like. I'm sorry, man. If for those who think that's idiotic, I don't know. I'm gonna go with that. Like, nah, I don't think this is it. This reality. I think it's way more complex than our brains can handle. Like, there's probably some huge maybe there are higher dimensional beings, but they can't explain it to us because our minds are too small. It's like explaining an ant of the economy works. Like there's no point in explaining to the ant. There's no point. The ant can't listen to you. It just can't. You're talking about the soul trap. I don't know if there is such a thing as a soul. I mean, it could be. Although it's interesting, I do have some of these dreams where like I get this quite often lately where I feel like I'm out of my body and I'm in this the dream that I'm having is way more realistic and more real than this waking life. And in the dream, I know I'm dreaming, but I don't know who I am in my waking life. And it's so real. And when I wake up, I feel like a slight burning sensation all over my body. It could be some scientific explanation to that. I have those quite often lately. I think maybe because my life is quite all right lately. Like it's getting, but I'm having those dreams where it's way more real. And I think I made 2 videos about it on my channel somewhere where I had to document this. Like, oh my god, I gotta document this. This is so realistic. In my dreams, I'm more happier than in real life. Yeah, I had some dream. There's one dream I had. It's on my YouTube channel somewhere. It's called Parallel Universe Shit, where that was the best dream I ever had. Even better than my waking life. It was so. And sometimes I think, what if that's like a parallel universal version of me? It looked like it felt really real, more real than my life here. But basically, it was a dream. I was living in South Carolina. Like I never moved to the Netherlands, and I was in my room, and everything stood at its place. That's when I know it's interesting because oftentimes in these lucid dreams, I notice if something slightly keeps changing, then I know, oh yeah, this is definitely a dream. And also, they are very realistic, like parallel universe. But I don't know, man. So many people experience this stuff. Yeah, I mean, there is like an explanation if you look up online, but sometimes I wonder. Maybe that's just, I don't know. Same here. Oh, really? So a lot of people have this. I love those dreams. It's so fun. Because when I'm aware I'm dreaming, and I don't know what's going on in my waking life. Like I don't know who I am as a Gregory running a butt up Chaya. I just know like I'm dreaming, and I'm like, I can. The only thing I have a problem with, it only happened once in my dream. I was almost successful at it. Whenever I think of the idea, like, oh, I want to dream. Like sometimes in my head, I can actually decide what I want to dream about, and I decide having a lot of powers, like my power, the ability to control water and like defeat enemies, but that never works. Only once it did. I think I document that dream in my channel. But all the other times, every time I try to be powerful, it never fucking works. Some people dream about stuff, and then this stuff happen. This type of This type of dreams are called déjà vus in French. I don't know. Oh, I know what that is. Oh, I had those sometimes too. The explanation they have for it, they're not certain whether that is the case, by the way, where it's something to do with left brain, right brain. I think sometimes in deja vu, I had it several times where I even predicted the next 5 seconds and it came true. I don't remember that. Wait, let me point it out. Well, I don't remember that. I just remember that one time. It was like I was in a room and I was gaming. I was playing Halo, and I remember having a deja vu moment. That was back in Haarlem in the Netherlands, and I just knew 5 seconds my housemate's gonna come in and go to the PC next to me, and that happened. Like I don't know. That was pretty small, but no deja vu. No deja vu. Deja vu, that means already dreamt. Ah, okay, already dreamt. But the feeling I have with deja vus, it's a hint to me, I think. It's not certain. That I think that's why everything probably already happened. But that can't be. Like, so then if that's the case, that can't be, man. I can't believe it. I have to believe that there's some way, shape, or form where you have a choice of how your life is going to be. I think it's something deep grained in your subconscious mind. Like you already made the decision how your life is going to go. But again, that could be just me wishful thinking, wishing that I have full control over my life. That could also be it. I don't know. But those deja vu moments are very interesting, and that happens very sometimes with me. But that happened once when I was in Haarlem, where I actually predicted the next 5 seconds. That was it. Like, I don't know. Like, how do you explain that? In my personal experience, I dreamt about my first job when I was 14, and then 4 years later, I was in the... Are you serious? Oh, wow. Dude, I had psychic moments. I'll share one psychic moment. Like, one time, I was 30 years old. I was, like, 15 minutes away from walking to a friend's place, and I kept thinking about scampi's, a type of food. When I arrived at that person's place, she was actually making scampi's. Like, it was far away. I couldn't even smell the food. That's dangerous. Yeah. I'm not even psychic. Like, that just happened. It was like a glitch in the Matrix or some shit. I gotta go with the fact that, I don't know, maybe everything's already happening before. And the thing is, I think if I have full, like, let's say I know completely how my life is going to turn out, that would kind of be a bummer. Yeah, it is awesome. I love having psychic moments. I think everyone has it, by the way. I even have that. I think I explained that on my first live session, where I have that even before the person texts me or call me, where I would think of the person. And there was also one time I was in a train station in Brussels, and I was sitting at a bench, and I was thinking about a particular someone, and I went downstairs and went to a different train rail, like wait for another train, and then I saw that person I met years back, and I pretend like, oh, I don't know who you are, like because I don't like that person. It's like I just had that vision in my head. That happened also. I think I was 36 years old. So it's like I had those moments. So it's like, what? How do you explain that? How can science explain that? I How can science explain that? But of course they'll say, "Oh, you're probably lying." No, I'm not fucking lying, man. That fucking happened. I think a lot of people have this, but how can you prove that to someone that, yeah. But when I try to be psychic, of course it doesn't work. You have to not try. Science can't explain it. God is good. Yeah, I think there's something much complex going on. There must be some, like, but I think our minds can't grasp it. But it is annoying. I wish, like, I get to fully, wait, come on, sharpen up. I wish, like, I'm being too perfectionistic. Sometimes I feel like I think for anyone who's trying really hard, I think like it'll be fair, like at least before like a few years before they die, like they get the full answer or some shit. But sorry to change subject. Have you watched Skeeter Gene on YouTube? Is like Chris Hansen. Oh, another one of those PDF file catchers. No, not yet. I'm gonna write it down. I like to watch that stuff. Oh wait, my phone's off for reasons. Yeah, Skeeter Gene. Well, I'll remember that. Sometimes I watch Chris Hansen stuff. It feels really victorious to see some of these PDF files getting caught. I think what's important is like understanding. Oh man, I'm so annoyed of this not being sharped. Wait. Oh, it's much better. Yeah, I'm gonna look them up. I like to look at some other content of guys catching PDF files. Nah, like I think I have discovered, like, I'll share you an experience I discovered, which is why I'm still leaning more towards the Christian guide. When I was 30 years old, no, first rewind, I was 29 years old. It started around that age, and I had my own place, a two-bedroom apartment in Belgium. And every few nights, I would, like, usually I have, like, music playing in the background, and I will lay on the bed, usually on my stomach or on my side, and occasionally I would feel something crawling up my body. Like I would actually feel the claws or something. I'm like half asleepish, but I thought like I didn't think anything of it. I thought it was one of the cats. I had two cats at the time, but I didn't think anything much of it. And then whenever I stood up, it's instantly gone. And that happened a few times. Now, one time when I was 30 years old, when I moved to a city in Belgium, the other side of Belgium, It happened again, but this time I actually on the background I hear like machine noise, like something machinery, and the room that I was in, and I saw like the window. The sky was really orange and industrial-like looking, and eventually I smelled this creature crawling on me, and I felt the same thing with the claws, and it started growling at me, and I saw like I was like laying here, and I saw like half its face showing itself, and it had really big black eyes and big how you say ooglimpers. It was like it looked like a reptilian monster, and I remember the feeling experienced like I was petrified, and I just uttered the word Jesus, and it stood up, and I said Jesus again, and it vanished. So that's why I was like, yeah, okay. That's why I still go to church sometimes. Is that the old hag experience? I don't think it was an old hag. I think it was something demonic. And then also the scenery throughout the window changed back to normal, like just nighttime. But in the and the machinery now annoyed. It's like a different dimension, like in Stranger Things, kind of like that. But I actually heard the machines like like in the background beyond the walls of the room that I was in, and I saw like an orangey industrial looking sky, and this creature was, I keep dreaming about alien invasion. Hallelujah. You keep dreaming about alien invasion. It could be that these things are fucking aliens. Like, but they're also like in a different dimension, trying to integrate with our reality or something. I don't know, man. But that's what I thought. When I said Jesus, it vanished. So that's when I knew, like, all right, there's a clue right there. I got baptized again at the age of 33 just to make sure. I got baptized when I was 11, but I was thinking maybe I was too young. I don't know. There's power in the name. Yeah, apparently. But I was so petrified. I wish it happened one more time so I can test it with the name Buddha or Shiva just to make sure. But at the same time, I don't want to see that thing again. At first, it was really scary. And I remember going in the shower and I was just examining, like, I can't believe that actually happened. And I'm not schizophrenic. I got tested for schizophrenia. I got tested 2 years ago. They made certain that you do not have schizophrenia at all. So that was an actual experience I had. I had sleep paralysis, but that's sleep paralysis. I can tell it's sleep paralysis. This was something else. This was real. Like, so I don't know what to make of it. Aliens apparently are demons. I think so. I mean, I wouldn't trust something that comes from the sky and acting friendly to me, like, uh-oh. The fact that they are able to travel through space, that makes you a more superior species than us. Like, you're more evolved. You have power over us. Like, what's stopping you from getting what you want from us, right? And then I decided to hitchhike around Europe. First, I went down to Spain. I traveled through France with a guy. He was also hitchhiking. I went down to Spain and I stayed there for a couple weeks. Eventually, we parted ways because he wanted to go further south, but I felt like, nah, I want to go to Berlin. I want to hitchhike to Berlin. So we separate our ways. Then I had dreams. I had more of those dreams, but I think those were just sleep paralysis from stress, where I wake up and I see a big, huge tarantula on my chest, and I see its eyes and its mouth like doing this, and I couldn't get up. I just had to sit there. So I had that, but that could be from stress. So that's something else. I had pancreatitis in 2012, and I was in severe pain, but I cried out to Jesus, and my pain was gone through the night. So I could rest in. Oh, okay. Well, there's a testimony right there. See, if it works, that to me, I think that's what it's important when it comes to believing in Jesus or something. Is you had a personal experience with it. Like, it's one thing just saying, "Oh, I believe it because my mommy told me to believe in him." I mean, I guess it's a good thing, but once you actually have that experience, like, oh wow, this is proof. Like, it made me very convinced. Like, I'm gonna get baptized again just to be certain. I'm still gonna question the Bible. Like I'm not gonna pretend that there are no contradictions in the book. There are definitely contradictions in the book. Doesn't mean that there's no such that the spiritual experience isn't real. I'm not going to be ignorant saying like there are no contradictions. Like you have those Christian preachers like Kant Hovind. I'm like, come on, dude, there are contradictions. Stop being a dickhead, right? Like don't be that ignorant. Because I'm someone who really wants to get to the bottom of the truth. Like, all right, there may be some truth in the Bible, but what if there are some mistruths in the Bible? Who knows? I'm open to what is possible. Like, I don't want to be so rigid. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like, Kent Hovind has pretty much proven himself to be a grifter, though. But that's a whole other story. I don't want to talk about him. Yeah. Like, at the moment, until it's proven otherwise, I do believe in evolution. I've looked up the information. Like, yeah, I'm convinced that this Earth had existed for millions of years. There were definitely dinosaurs. I'm not going to believe that 6,000 years ago, based on evidence that they are able to find in the paleontology department. Yeah, like Jesus can still be real. There can still be a Christian God. Just perhaps the Bible. I see everything happens for a reason. What if everything happens for a reason, and the Bible is just a stepping stone to give people? I don't know. Like, I mean, some of the stories in the Bible are actually wisdom. Doesn't mean they have to be true. Like Noah's Ark. Most likely, it's been debunked. It probably didn't ever happen. Most likely, doesn't mean that you can't learn something from it. There's still good stories to learn from it. There's wisdom in it. Where Noah's about having faith despite people making fun of you. He stuck with his faith. Like, no, I'm going to keep making this ark. I don't know. It's like a lot of it you can find. Or same with the mustard seed lesson from Jesus and so on and so forth. Like, it doesn't mean you can say like, oh, evolution's true and the Bible lied, so F the Bible. No, like it's kind of freaky the fact that the dinosaur era existed far longer than us as Homo sapiens. We only existed as Homo sapiens approximately around 300,000. So at the moment, that's what they discover until it's, they're still looking into this. It's still shocking that we're still at the beginning stages of our evolution, so it seems. And the dinosaurs, it's a whole other chapter in life. Like, you have to grasp the fact that a day-to-day reality in the dinosaur age that existed for millions and millions of years, it's just, that's what they got so far. And I know I sometimes wrap my head. Now we're at a point where we are a species doing what we do, and that never happened for the last billions of years. There's no other species that can do what we can do. We're like quite fragile beings. We have no claws, no fangs. We're not hairy compared to a lot of these animals. We don't have any, we're very fragile beings with needs like the right amount of heat, all these types of nutritions and all that shit, and making these buildings and roadways and cars, like and airplanes, like, and now spacecrafts, like. This is and we're only at the cusp. Like we only existed for a short period of time, especially since the 1900s. We really increased. Like sometimes it's hard for me when I step back and look at the entire picture of planet Earth. I'm like, this is actually absolutely fucking insane. How far we got. Whatever. I don't know. I'm just rambling, but just. That's what's wrapping my head. Like, there's got to be something more to this life. There can't be just like there's got to be some like what's going on here? What is going on? What's going on? What is happening? We are very vulnerable compared to the dinosaurs. Like compared to a lot of animals, compared to tigers and bears. Heck, even cats. If they go out, if they start going into the wild, except for the house cats because they're used to being raised in the house. But I'm talking about like if. But we're very fragile. And we're the only species that's actually destroying the Earth slowly. We are actually killing the planet. Like, there's too many of us. I wouldn't say it's too many of us, but it's just, there's a way to solve it, though. We can totally fix this problem. Yeah, someone who thinks same as me. Yeah. That's why I made that video, like, I don't agree with it. I do hope humans survive and not have AI take over. I don't want AI to take over, but if you think of it, AI doesn't need to eat food. AI doesn't need to kill a lot of cows. Well, maybe it's well, that's a whole other discussion. AI doesn't need to take lots of shits or piss. Like they will probably do a better job taking care of this planet than we ever will. I mean, I don't want AI to take over. That'd be a grim story for us species. But it's like, and it's kind of interesting. It's kind of like we humans see it as a problem. Like, actually, you think it's a problem, but the planet doesn't think it's a problem. Probably, what if the planet has a consciousness and the planet is trying to manifest AI to take over just to get rid of us? Like, you guys are doing a shitty job on this planet. Like, what if the planet is actually a life force or some shit? Who knows? And it's like, you guys are doing a terrible job. The dinosaurs did a way better job than you guys ever did. I mean, you can call them stupid all you want, but I mean, they weren't as intelligent as we were, as we are. Nah, I don't know. I just think of that. What if, I'm not saying it's fact, but I mean, yeah. But we can, yeah. I have phases where I really get interested in paleontology. I mainly look up just like videos of Professor Dave Explains because he pretty much does a good series on paleontology. Basically explains how they measure and how they're able to calculate how many years and such. Like if you really get into the stuff like that, you makes me think like, okay, that's how they're able to determine. Someone had to crack the eggs for the omelet, though. That's true. Someone had to do it. So it's like I think we are like a real life Sims game. That what if? What if there is some higher dimensional beings or someone just like, or what if we are just actually playing the game of life? But maybe even like the dinosaurs. Maybe we decided in those times to play whatever dinosaur we want to be. Like, haha, I'll be a T-Rex, you'll be a Stegosaurus. I'm gonna catch you, like tag, but very violently. And now, and we, like through the millions of years, we keep coming back playing different characters as it evolves. Or what if we have the choice to go choose which time period? Like, there's already a quadrillion years that already happened in this reality. Like, there is an endpoint because it has been calculated that at some point everything will cease to exist. Nothing will ever last, even the universe. So, like, we get to choose which planet, which time period, and we dive in and we just play the game of life. So it says in the Bible, the end times will be like the days of Noah, and information will be greatly increased. Well, yeah, everything will cease to exist. The entire universe in this reality, this 3D reality. There was like a video done, but it's gonna be trillions and trillions of years later. There'll be no more stars, no more nothing. So it makes me wonder, like, what if we just dive into whatever character to play in this 3D reality? What if we come from a universe or a dimension where time is like there is no past or future? So I don't know how that would look like. There's no way I could imagine that. So I don't know. One time I made a video on my first Bud Happy Chow channel when I started in 2010. I call it the dimensional shift. I once made a video, I think I was like, it was in 2012. How old was I? That's when I was like still connected to the church. I was just thinking of it as a possibility. Because I thought because one time I experienced this, right? I was walking under a bridge in Limburg, and why is this your last? Oh, I'll answer that. I'll answer that after. Oh yeah, sure. I'll explain now. Mental health. Like I'm doing okay. But if I do more streams, it would drain me more, and I don't want to disassociate that much. Like right now, I'm okay, but I'm being very cautious. Like lately, I have the last month I have been disassociating a lot more from certain stress factors. There's certain things that are happening, but it's all right. I'm fine, and I have like a crisis team visiting me once a week now. Like I'm already seeing a therapist. It's just caution. So April, that's when I'll start live streaming again. Unless I really am certain that I'm doing okay, then I'll live stream a little bit early. But I'll post it on my YouTube channel. Yeah. But anyway, I remember I was in near Pelt in Belgium. I was under a bridge. I remember thinking like I have to go under that bridge for some reason. Like after I took a nap, I had to go under that bridge, and then eventually I saw this big fucking fat fish, huge one. Like it was like a kind of like a river, and it was just floating. Now it could be a coincidence, but then for some reason I felt um, like looking back at that moment, it's like my vibe. I know it sounds kind of stupid. My vibe kind of pretty much changed since then. It changed. I look back still to this day. It's like I wasn't really the same vibe wise ever since I had that experience. The fish is irrelevant. It's just fucking huge dead fish. But for some reason, I felt I had to walk under that bridge, that I'm going to see something interesting. It was just that. But then my vibe changed. So I thought, what if that was a dimensional shift? And so I made a video about it. And it could be nothing. It's probably not true. But I thought it was an interesting experience. God made a star for each of us. And when we die, we'll see it in its brightness. It talks about this in the book of... Oh, really? It's possible that the stars are actually alive. I think. What if? What if everything on the solar system revolves around the sun, the star? It's like the germs on our body, but the germ like or the bacteria inside our body, like I guess it's alive, right? And so I don't know. I need to do my research more, but like it revolves around me, of me being alive. It is fascinating. And what if? What my question is, that's everyone's asking. What's beyond the black hole? But yeah, scientists they're on to this. So if they still don't know, then there's no way I can ever figure out. I'll let you know. Sure as hell, I'm not gonna dive into the black hole. What if that's like the gates of hell? Yeah, but yeah. No, but it was interesting. I thought like what if that's a dimensional shift? Because I remember since then in 2012 or I think it was 2000, like I made a video about it, and like I forgot how I explained it. I have it somewhere on my terabyte drive. I have to find it. I look like a child, but my vibe changed. I can't explain it. It's like, that's why you see some of the Bud Happy thumbnails where you see Bud Happy Chaya and you see like a factory in the background, and it's under the bridge. That's because since then I had that strange experience, and I don't know what it means. It could just be because I did something to myself psychologically by making something out of something when it's just nothing. That's also possible. In that words, that it works. It made me less depressed. It made me more motivated, and I got a lot more creative since then. So I probably just did it to myself. But still, like, what if? Like, what if I shifted in dimensional term? Like, I went from one parallel universe to another of my own. I don't know. Like, I like to think that way. It's my way of my way of believing it. It's more fun instead of like, well, psychologically, there's an explanation. Oh, fuck off! It's boring. I don't know. Man, I guess I could show it here. The image. Let me see. I believe we all in each other's life. I believe that based on experience. It's like everything must happen for a reason. Even the bad people I hate. Although I wish that's not the case. Hey man, I'm gonna find this image off building. Wait a minute. I'll show it. This one here, I use it right now. under the bridge. That's where I had that experience where I saw the dead fish, and I pretty much use it for most of my thumbnails. Like even the old Bud Happy playlist, and even as that's how I ended it with my Mexican standoff series. But I'm going to delete this now. But yeah, as scientists said to God, we figured out how to make life. God said, "All right, go ahead." Wait, sorry. Whoa. I think it's a dyslexia attack. A scientist said to God, "We figured out how to make life." God said, "All right, go ahead and show me." The scientist bent down to pick up some dirt, and God said, make your own dirt." That's a good one. Oh, that is a good point. Like we were making AI, but we're using the stuff that's already created by God. So, yeah, that is a very good point. So, us thinking that we're gods for making AI, well, no, because you haven't created the metals and all that shit. Like, uh, you have to start from scratch, like zero. That is a really good point. Yeah, I believe everything happens for a reason, for some reason. I'm gonna go with that. Can I prove it here on this live stream? No, but based on personal experience, like there are so many moments, so many fucking moments. There's even one, but I can't share it. It's my real full name. I can't share it. The name that's been changed when I moved to the Netherlands. I'm like, that can't be a coincidence. Like, it, like I don't know. I don't know. I can't reveal it. I don't want people to dox me. But uh, but uh, but not just that, just everything else. Like even like certain like the oh, I can't reveal this. This is doxing people. I can't reveal people's names in my personal life. Fuck. Where it's like that can't be true. Like the friends I had in the United States had those exact names. Like I don't know, man. Like sometimes I wonder, like maybe it's a coincidence. I don't know, but it's like I can't explain it. I can't reveal any of this shit. I wish I can. I have to protect my the people I grew up with, right? You know, I don't want to get in trouble. Like it feels like um, it's sometimes like my I can share this. Like it feels like my life that I experienced in the Netherlands, starting from the age of 10 till 19, in a way, it's exactly the same type of story, uh, but like in the United States, the first 10 years or 9 years, 9 to 10 years, but it's a different version. It's like pathology. It's like, so my first 10 or 9 years is being repeated in the Netherlands, and it happened again, so to speak, when I was 19. It's like repeating every decade. I think everyone has this too, by the way. But it's like sometimes whenever I'm alone keeping notes, like, hey, it's always around between the ages of 6 to 9 or 16 to 19, 26 to 29, and 36 to 39 that I have very significant changes happening in my life, whether it's really positive or very negative. And I see it like a zebra effect. The 6 to 9 years, very positive. That's when I spent a lot of time with my grandmother, and it's been that's like the only time I actually felt like safe. 16 to 19, hell. 26 to 29, amazing. Like I had with 6 and 9. 36 to 39, hell. But now it's over the hell. It's like, um, I don't know. It could be a coincidence, but I'm just me trying to map out my life. I think everyone has it. They call it pathology. Like whatever is you experience on a subconscious level, You have like a self-fulfilling prophecy of what you tell yourself or what you experience in your early ages of your life. But with me, I know it's the zebra effect. Like good, bad. That means 46 to 49 will be amazing. I don't know. I don't know, man. It doesn't have to be that way. But I think the fact that I'm aware of it, that means I'm stopping the story. Like I'm now gonna make actual like before all that, before I would say before 38, I was kind of on autopilot mode. Like I was like not on the driver's seat. Just like that's what it felt like for me. Because it was just constant drama or hell, unsafe moments, and now it feels like ever since I was 38, I was kind of waking up, and sometimes I go back to unconscious. Like in the summer last year, I was sort of unconscious and conscious again, but now I'm fully conscious most of the time, as much as possible. Like now I'm, and so that means I'm not. I won't be able to repeat the story, right? Like, as it because now I'm having awareness. Like I'm having awareness. Like I'm seeing. Like behind me, it was like I wasn't aware. I was just doing things. I was just on autopilot, and basically I'm just replaying the story. I don't know. So, oh, cool. Thanks. Yeah, that's. I'm just trying to puzzle this out, man. That's what I've been going through. I've been trying to journaling about this. Uh, and this is what I got. And I think because my teenage years, from the age of 10 to 19, was hell. That means my 30s. I'm repeating anyway, and it's crazy as a child time. It's crazy as a child time went slow, and now the years go by so quick. Yeah, for me, it's a little different. Um, for me, it's a little different. It feels slow still. Like, except for whenever I was in a state of psychosis, I noticed time was going too fast. But the thing is, that's the thing with me. Although I did have experience where I had complete blackout moments from strong dissociation periods. But overall, if I'm fully conscious, time does feel slow for me. Um, like looking back when I was 35 or 36, it feels like a long time ago. Um, but yeah, but I'm noticing that, and with my pattern, it's just interesting, and it's interesting because that's why my grandma's house was so significant in my life. Because I don't remember the rest in South Carolina. I mean, I can't access those memories, but those are the other parts of me that I have locked away. I think, like, I even categorize them with names to help me know what is who is what through therapy. But I won't reveal it here for, I want to keep my system safe. I don't want to get on out of balance. Um, but in South Carolina, what I noticed is that I remember only the period. Like right now, I am the real me. I am the real Greg. My only memories are very positive memories, and the rest are just I know these things happen, but I can't access those memories. And my memories, the first memory I have is at my grandma's house between the ages of 6 and 9. I would go there all the time, be by myself in that big house. Because my grandma would sleep a lot because she had like early stages of Parkinson's disease, and my grandfather would work a lot. And there were toys everywhere, puzzles, checkers, um, everything, all kinds of toys, and I would play all by myself, make cities, train rails, all by myself, all day, having fun. My grandma taught me how to make my own Pop Tarts if I'm hungry, and then the rest I don't remember. It was just pure dissociation. But I do have. Then what I have memories now is that between the ages of 26 and 29, and only the good memories, because there are a lot of bad things that happened supposedly, but I don't remember those. But that's when I was really heavily making YouTube videos, um, and a lot of music. Like, and I was quite alone in my own little bubble, living with my other brothers in the same building. It was a big, huge building. You might find them in my old videos on Old But Happy playlist. It's a big fucking building. It was just me and two other brothers, and I was like, in my own little world. Oftentimes, my brothers would hang out together and smoke pot and play video games, and I would be busy in my room making a new YouTube video or making music or, um, yeah, like, and those are good memories to me, right? and also some occasionally make videos together with my brothers, which I had a lot of fun with. But I do know that there are a lot of negative moments between me and my brothers, but I don't remember those. But I'm taking full ownership of it. It's like, yeah, maybe I wasn't such a cool guy to live with. Uh, yeah, it's pretty cool. And then the good memories between 26, 29, and I didn't have any good memories, I guess, throughout my 30s until I think I started. Wait, I started to have some. I think one last good memory I had was I was at the beach last year in June. I even have a video about it. I uploaded it. It's from June. I was a week had a week holiday. And that was also a good memory. But like I only have access to memories that are only pop. But the thing is, doesn't mean that that's why like I still have to work with the parts of me that store up all the trauma, and like there is a version of me that takes over when things feel unsafe. There's a version of me that takes over when I'm at work. There's a version of me that takes over when dealing with talk. It's like I still have to work through my trauma. It's still there, and I can't pretend like it just doesn't exist. Like that's why I'm able to come across uh like as if nothing happened in my life. like like it's a gift but a curse because it is scary dissociating and not remember what you have done. Because I still have those moments where I'm shocked, like, oh shit, I have to do damage control again. Like fuck, because of some email I've sent to someone that I don't remember sending. I wakes up daily with that feeling of fear and like impending doom. I do have counseling in 2 weeks' time. I have been waiting on the list. Oh, that is really good. Counseling and therapy is very helpful if you find the right therapist. Like it took me a while to find the right one for me, and it's really handy. And it's been very helpful and scary at the same time because I'm still uncomfortable uh, getting to know the other parts of me that take over when traumatic things happen, and I have a hard time. Sometimes I get a glimpse of a flashback, and then I automatically want to push it away. Like, no, 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 I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Oh man, the attacks I get in the mornings, I sympathize with you. Yeah, that sucks. Waking up, I don't have that problem. I don't remember morning routines, by the way. So that means there's a part of me that takes over when I wake up, takes a shower and everything, and then all of a sudden I feel more conscious, like midday. And with work, it's usually after work when I'm back in my room. And that's still I was always aware of it, but not I wasn't really aware of it. Let's say I never acknowledged this as this is not normal, Greg. For like I always thought everyone has this. I mean, everyone gets into autopilot mode, but with me, it's some serious like I don't remember what I've done last week at work. I know what the building is and what it looks like on the inside. I mean, there are moments where I'm in by myself and I feel more conscious, but I don't remember anything. I don't remember what I've eaten. I don't remember the coffee. I don't remember anything. So yeah, I do get little anxiety attacks. Usually, not in the mornings because, like, usually in the afternoons. Sometimes, like a slight anxiety and uncertainty, like thinking like, am I in danger? Did I do something that I don't remember that I've done? And constantly checking all my emails, making sure, because there was times that happened, where like I don't remember sending emails, reaching out to people that I want no contact with. Um, but it hasn't been happening lately. But sometimes I get worried, like, oh no, like that's the fear of what I have. People think like, oh, it sounds like you have it nice having dissociation stuff. No, it's terrible and it's draining too. It burns you out. And if it happens too often in stressful periods, you can slip into psychosis and experience paranoia and hypervigilance. Um, I have it now because I am Chatty now. Nah, nah, you're not. You're not giving me those vibes. I feel great, by the way. Like I don't feel anxious. I feel great in the at nighttime. Um, yeah, like I feel quite great in general right now. But I have it usually in the afternoons. But what I really want in the near future is to get my own place and not have to have housemates. At the moment, I'm grateful where I'm at. Like it's good, but it's just I know it's not healthy. I know I should socialize more, like people personally. But I definitely don't want to have housemates. Like I feel even more safe if I'm all by myself. I think that would definitely heal and really get to work through some of the stuff that I have that are unresolved. I was in a mental hospital for 2 months. It was the best thing ever for me. I was in a oh, that's good. It can really be helpful. My first time in a mental hospital was in 2020 for about 8 months, and it went really bad. That's the time they didn't know what was wrong with me, and I decided I wanted to leave. And the second time was in 2023, I think. That was also bad and unsuccessful. The third time was 2 years ago. That one was really great. I think I know why. The first two times, I was forced in there, by the way, because I became really unpredictable and I was a danger to myself. I didn't remember it, but apparently I did some very risky behavior that could have ended my life, and I wasn't really trying to fix myself. I just wanted to get it over with. The third time, I actually thought there was something wrong with me. And that's when they actually start testing me, doing all types of tests, like find out, do you have borderline personality disorder? Nope. I even wanted to be honest. Am I a narcissist? Nope, I'm not a narcissist. Do I have schizophrenia? Nope. And really get to the bottom. Yeah, dude. Seriously? That's good. It can help, but you have to want the help. The first two times in psychiatric hospital, the reason I wasn't successful, I was still unconscious. And second, I wasn't trying to fix myself. I just thought there's something wrong with me. I don't want to be here. I was forced in here. I want to get out. I'm fine. Third time, I was also forced in there, and I thought, I really want to get to the bottom of what the fuck is wrong with me because I don't remember what happened, how it ended up. Like, what happened? Why am I here? And they told me what happened. We found you in train tracks. You were laying there trying to, I was like, what? Like, they found me on the train tracks. I didn't remember that. I just remember waking up in a psychiatric hospital the third time. I was like, all right, I gotta find out because I don't want my life to end. Hey, Mr. Happy Chow. Wow. Are you sober? Yep. Still sober, man. I have my water. Vodka. Ha ha ha. So I was like in a psychiatric hospital. Yes, there were moments in hospital where I was really annoyed, but it made me pause and think through my feelings, and I discovered painful thoughts is key. Yeah, it's not comfortable. It's like getting surgery that's necessary, and it's not. It's painful. It's uncomfortable, but it's got to be done. It's like that inside your head. Like it's not comfortable, because it's confronting. Nobody likes to face their shadow side. Nobody likes to face who they are and why they do the things they do, and really get to the bottom. Like, yeah. And what's so difficult with the psychiatric hospitals? You're surrounded by other people with issues. I mean, you can't expect being in a fucking hotel, right? I mean, they have certain, you can't expect like a 5-star hotel quality. So you're mismatched with a bunch of other loonies. No offense. I mean, I was a loony too, but like, still am. But it gets stressful because I had some people there who won't leave me alone, and because they're kind of creepy, and it's in the same building, and even if sometimes, like, there's this guy, he couldn't help but be around me. I didn't like to talk to him. I even told him, I don't want to talk to you. But he would just stand the opposite of where I'm at and just stare at me. Like, I'm like, is this dude a fucking sociopath? Can somebody give him a diagnosis of sociopathy to separate him from us? Like, I don't know. I mean, you have that, but I mean, it's not perfect. Like, yeah, like it's not like Center Parks where everyone has their own bungalow, right? You know, but it definitely was helpful. I used to smoke a lot for only for 4 years, but then I stopped like last year, March or February. Like I stopped. So right, it's true. I didn't understand manic behavior before, but I saw it in a guy there, and it really yeah, you have some creeptards there, and I wish they have the budget to be able to like have everyone separate in their bungalows. I mean, that's just way too fucking expensive. You have to be realistic when it comes to psychiatric wards. Like it would be more for me at least. What was healing was just working on myself without others who have issues around me because it's just a distraction. And I believe the alien will be reviled soon, as well as telling us what spelling is doing to our reality. I mean, I hope so, but I hope it's something not negative for us. Like the alien comes down, like, hello, you know, I will. The truth is, you are meant to be food for us, man. Like, oh fuck, like we're just made. Our purpose in life is to be their food. Feast. Was it? It was like the end of the Berserk series. Was it? It's really pretty dark if you haven't seen it. It's an anime series called Berserk. It ended like that. I don't want to spoil it. Oh fuck! For those who haven't seen it, it's a really good series. It's a classic. Yeah. Fuck. I'll be so fucking pissed. Like, oh, you fuck what? Fuck. Then I would like go back to train tracks and hope a train runs over. Oh no, YouTube, don't. I'm not allowed to say that. Whatever. I don't want this live stream to get in trouble or anything. Whatever. I'm being careful with my wording. I want to save this. I want to keep this public. Whatever. But yeah. Spells, bro. It's possible. I mean, we were talking earlier about deja vu's, and I had sometimes experience where I even like can predict the next 5 seconds. Like it was so familiar. Like, what if we're just under a spell and we're all like programmed to do certain things, and like all billions of us? Yeah. I am an alien. I mean, if you look at the reality of a sheep or pigs in the farm, in their heads, they're just being fed and since birth, and then they get eaten. Like, fuck. It lets you know you're in a simulation. Yeah. At this moment, I'm quite convinced, there's something more going on in this reality. It's not just we're here and we die and there's nothing. Nah, dude. There's a lot of synchronistic shit that I'm like, how do you explain some of these things, right? Like, but yeah. Sorry, I'm I'm back now. My son came in from work and quick catch up on his day. Ah, how dare you spend more time with your son than me? Sometimes, Kels. Sometimes. I had a dream that my neighbor's dog got out of his fence, and then a week later it happened, and it was exactly like in my dream. So, wow. I don't think I ever had a dream. Oh no, I'll share one. I had one dream prediction. That's when you know, like, yeah, there's something more than meets the eye in this reality. When I was 6 or 7 years old, I had a dream of the guy that my mom was dating. She was dating this guy in the United States. I liked this guy, by the way. I would go to his house. I call him the pizza guy, and he had a pet snake. He was awesome. I loved him. I was just a kid. I had a dream that he was laying in a bed with 2 naked women. And eventually, I was in the car, and I told my mom, "Hey, I think he's the kind of guy that sleeps with other women." My mom was like, "No, no." Guess what? Weeks later, She told me, "Ah, yeah, I can't date him anymore because I caught him sleeping with a couple of women." I was like, "What? Oh my god!" That was it. That thing of the psychic moments, you can't force that shit. When I try to be psychic, it doesn't work. It just happens. Dreams, synchronicity, the duvu plus the overall feeling that we have done this all before. That is fucking nuts. That was fucking nuts. I never forgot that. But I didn't tell my mom in the car that I had a dream of him with two naked women. I just told her like he sleeps with other women. But then she told me she caught him with two women in his bed. That's the pizza guy. Why would I say something bad about him? I liked him. But I told her in the car. That's when she divorced or breaking up with my father, and we moved from Clovis, California to South Carolina. And so I wasn't seeing my father that often. I had no idea what was happening. Whatever. And then, yeah, it was pretty cool. Oh man, I'm having memories right now of South Carolina as a kid. Oh my god, it's like rushing through my head. Really fun memories. Yes, I had a dream of my aunt getting in a car accident with me in it. A month later it happened. Oh my god, dude. Thing is, I didn't know her car was a red book, but it is. You had a car accident? Are you both okay? I mean, you're okay. I mean, you're talking now, so you're alive. Oh, dude. Nah, I'm not gonna talk about this. A family member passed away years back from a car accident, but I don't want to talk about it here. Like that was devastating for me. Oh no, you had a dream. Okay, so it didn't come true. Oh, yeah, like that would be even more scary. Like you had a dream of that, and that actually happened. Nah, a family member of mine passed away. Oh, it came true. Thing is, I didn't know her car was. Oh wow. Oh, dude, that's really intense. Oh wow. But is she alive? How is she doing? Your aunt. But oh man, yeah, it's like a muscle we forgot how to use. Yeah, I think dreams can definitely predict shit. Like that happened to me in the United States. I didn't had it since then though. I didn't have like usually I'll just have psychic moments as in like I'm thinking it and it comes true on my waking life. That was the only time I actually had a dream of that as a kid. Also, like she has passed on to this. Oh God. Well, I'll share this though. Then my aunt in the United States, I think when I was 12, also passed away in a car accident. And that was devastating because I loved her very much. She lived in Ohio. I had a good connection with my aunt. Yeah, THC blocks our dreams. Absolutely. Yeah, I know what it's like. I remember all of us, my mom and all of us were devastated. Yeah, yeah. Same here. I had an aunt. Yep. I think I was 12 years old or 13. Yeah. She was in a car with I don't know. I don't think she's blood related. I'm not gonna talk about this. Um, that's too dark. I mean, you guys can share what you're going through with that, but I don't want to share what it was like for me with my aunt. Yeah, but yeah, you guys can definitely share that here. Like if you want to share, yeah, no. Wait, let me try to think. Any other dreams I had that was prediction. That was one in South Carolina. Nah, I think that's pretty much it. I would have remember. I live in Belgium now. I moved to the Netherlands when I was 10 years old. And I think I moved out of house when I was 19. And um, yeah, first in Clovis, California, when I was a baby till I was six or so. And oh, Wales. Oh yeah, that's right. You're in Wales. And I've been since I was 19. I've been kind of all over the place in Europe until the age of 30. I stayed in the same city in Belgium now for almost 9 years. Well, I don't date. I mean, I try dating, but it's terrible. The dating is terrible for me, but it's mainly because of me, of not remembering, and um, I don't remember dates that I had and stuff. And sometimes the date would send me a message like, "You promised you would meet me here," and I don't remember saying that. It's because of my issue with dissociation. Like sometimes I dissociate. I don't remember things. I can't keep my promises. I think I made a video about it, like me in real life, but I didn't explain why. Say I'm a difficult person to deal with because I'm extremely unpredictable, and I will break your heart, not intentionally, because I just don't remember things. I get time skips. Sometimes I experience 3 days have passed and I don't remember what I've done for 3 days. So I had dates before, but it's just I think I'm the one who's the mess. So I don't know if the dating scene is bad, but I know that I'm not a good person to date. So so cool that we all in real time can talk. Yeah, I think so too. I'm having fun with this stream. Michigan. Uh, I remember Missouri. Yeah, accountability. Yeah, exactly. Like I was difficult. Looking back, I was a very. I'm a different. You do not want to live with me, in the same space. Like I'm living with housemates, but I'm always mostly just in my room. It's because I'm very unpredictable. I have an issue with dissociation, and sometimes I don't remember things, and I would think people are just gaslighting me, but the truth is, they're not. I just don't remember me saying that. It's very confusing, but it's getting better. I remember Missouri. Thing is, when I was in California, I think I was 6 or 5. My mom and my dad decided to drive all the way to the other side of America to South Carolina, all the way to the east. And at some point, we stopped in Missouri. I have some memories right now of that. Oh, actually, I don't want to talk about that. There's some bad shit there. Never mind. I'm difficult too. I can be great, but too trusting. Yeah, I can be quite aloof, but as in like I act like how do you say like there are parts of me. It's all split. When it comes to dealing with sadness, that's also somewhere. That's a whole other identity. There's a part that's anger. There's a part that's that. When it comes to breakups and stuff, I do experience heartbreaks, but I'm not experiencing it. It's like it's all split. It's like people with that's why I got the diagnosis. Whether or not I'm a narcissist or a sociopath, I'm none of those. But sometimes people call me a sociopath, but it's just because I can be so cold and aloof when dealing with people being hysteric or upset. But I feel I see that they're in distress, but it's just that I don't know. It's like my way of protect. I don't know. I can come across as overly robotic sometimes. Well, I think everyone's somewhat narcissistic. I mean, that's realistic. But I made sure, like, testing 2 years ago, like, I really want to make. They say like we know you're not a sociopath. Like, yeah, but I want to make sure. I want to test. I want to know. Am I a psychopath? Am I borderline? Was wrong? Because I hear people calling me like, "You're a sociopath," but it's because I mean we are all being told to act like robots. Yeah, it's basically my upbringing. Like, um, yes, in a way, it is empathic, empathetic. I feel I sense people's emotion and emotions, feelings. Well, some people have told me. Some people can see it. Like you have a side of you that is extremely angry. It's like, yeah, that's true, but I can't really access it. Humans are self-interested to an extent. Need to keep it in check. Yeah, That's true. I think there's nothing wrong with a little bit of narcissism. I mean healthy narcissism. You know, it's definitely there. I am able. There's I'm able. How do I say? I was able to access have a sort of like it's weird inner communication between me and a part of myself that is buried, and it's really really fragile, and it has a I felt that empathic feeling, but very strong, but very vulnerable and very fragile. I think I can't reveal much of information because I don't want to disrupt my system, but it's like that's why I can tell you like there is a part of me that's there and it's locked up. It's very fragile. You can channel the anger in the gym. Yeah, or go for a jog. You're so awesome, buddy, and I'm super proud. Oh, thank you, thank you. If a narcissist is using you for their supply, is it narcissistic to want to protect yourself from that? No, that's self love, right? That's just having firm boundaries. I'm proud of you too. Thanks, man. I try my best. I like hearing this. Like, it's hard, man. I know I don't show it. You don't see it. It's really hard to be in my body. I made a video about it. It sucks to be me. Trust me. You do not want to be me. Some people go like, you have full hair. A lot of us are balding. I would trade it with you. I will trade being bald not to have whatever it is that I'm struggling with. Like, fuck. You do not want to be me. You're doing great. Please never. I'm not. I'm not drinking again. Remember that it's a spirit that eats you. My brother took his life. Oh, dude, that sucks, dude. Oh, bro. Yeah, I'm not touching alcohol. Um, no, I'm not touching alcohol again. Like, um, I mean, it's like it comes in periods. It's only like when things go too well for me, I get uncertain, and that's when I feel the need to drink because I'm not used to safety for a long period of time. But trust me, like it's really hard to be me, man. People should not be jealous of me. You do not want to be jealous of me at all. But like I say, you don't really see that based on how I like. Whatever. Um, True, you think you're drinking it, but it's drinking you. Absolutely, that is legal. That's what sucks. It's legal and easy to buy. I prefer my own company. I am upstairs in my room with my yarn and my programs to watch. Nice. I do prefer my own company, but only because I just don't want to hurt anyone. That's the only reason. Like I enjoy my own company anyway. I like being isolated, but also there comes a factor play. Like I just don't want any people to get hurt anymore, and that happens so many times through the years because of my unpredictability. People getting ghosted, when then so on and so forth. My OCD is really hating your incomplete crown molding. Inc- incomplete crown molding. Correct. Wait. What do you mean crown molding? What does that mean? Like this? Oh, I don't know, whatever. Correct, I get that. I do need a haircut, but I want to wait till it's spring because it's quite cold outside. But that's why I made that video. That came from the heart. It sucks to be me. Like I made a few weeks back. I sometimes I get the feeling looking back. I think it was one time one of my siblings even admitted on Discord when I had Discord saying he sometimes had this huge he feels really jealous of me. Sometimes he says, and it's like really. I mean, I know people have struggles. I know everyone around the world they have something they're struggling with. Um, but I don't know. But I'm just saying, waking up in the morning as myself is already hard as it is. Like I'm finally at the age of 39, finally getting the hang of it, but it's still not perfect. I still experience I feel like I'm balancing on a thin string, but I have to be perfectly slightly there. Oh shit. Like you know what I mean? People think I'm just living the best life. They don't know I'm always in pain. You look young, bro. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, don't jinx. I don't want to jinx it. I don't enjoy looking in the mirror, man. Like after a shower, like I just use it to comb my hair and something. But I don't like looking in the mirror quite often. I'm an old man and still have nothing figured out. Well, same here. Like I, I think I think everyone can say that deep down if they want to get really honest. Even the ones who are so certain that there is a heaven and hell afterwards, right? But I think deep down, when it comes to it, they don't really know, and they're it makes them feel insecure about it. Keep the hair. Gals and men love hair. Yeah, but like my point is like, yeah. I mean, I guess I am grateful that like I'm not balding. I guess for now. Please, God, don't take my hair away. I'm certain it's your hell or your heaven. Yeah, like maybe someone's heaven is what it's like in hell. Like, oh, I like my skin being melted. I like getting burned for eternity. Oh, again, in that case, you should have the opposite. Have angels singing 24/7. You have to sing with them. Ah, fuck. I think heaven, the way they describe it, sounds shitty. You're up there just singing towards God, praising God forever, for eternity. Unless he makes you think that's fun. Like he changes your way of thinking. I think it's fun to sing and praise God for eternity, like nonstop. I shaved my hair off, Britney style, to take control of my trench. Whoa, what a hair pulling! Oh, okay, that helps. Oh, that works. I mean, yeah, exactly. Just wear a wig. 24/7 is too much. That's way too much. Hey, but that works. Yeah. I had moments where that doesn't happen anymore, but I had moments where I would wake up and there were like scratch marks all over my back and around my arms. Like I was doing it to myself, but I don't remember doing that. But it doesn't happen anymore. That was before my diagnosis. I didn't have hair pulling issues, but I did have moments, of course, where I ended up waking up and all my head has been shaved off, and I don't remember that. I was like, oh, I guess I have no hair. I shaved it off. I did shave my head, but it's all coming back. Just wanted to stop in and say hello. Oh, you're leaving already? Out cheating on me again. I knew it. What, you think you're better than me? You're in my house under my rules. I'm going to write down rules on the refrigerator. King Glizzard is not allowed to go outside. I'm just repeating Eddie Murphy's joke. I'd seen it recently. It's called Raw from 1987. Something to do with that. It was so fucking funny. I had a dream I was a little black kid. Oh, wow. I had moments of waking up and scratch marks and sleep paralysis. And, no, have you seen Raw from Eddie Murphy, 1987? That's still one of my favorite comedy skits. I mean, a lot of words he uses, you can't say those words anymore. It's like an hour and a half. Usually it's always an hour or 15 minutes, but it was an hour and a half, but it felt so short because that dude, that is like that's the type of humor that really makes me laugh out loud nonstop. Chat to you soon, King Lizard. It was weird. I was in the mirror, all the movements matched right. Oh, so you're literally a black kid. I had a dream. I think I've made that's the same video that's called Parallel Universal shit. I was looking in a mirror and I looked like myself, but much skinnier and much longer hair. And I was just looking in the mirror like, huh? But like, but still the same face, just way skinnier. Like Asmongold skinny. It's been a long time. I gotta watch that. Yeah, that's so funny. I had like a few weeks back just watching Beverly Hills Cop. That dude is just a comedic genius in my opinion. Like Eddie, this guy's just so fucking hilarious. What I like about it, comedians just can't do it nowadays. Like in the time you're allowed to just say whatever you want, even if it's so offensive. Nowadays, everyone's so careful not to offend anyone. Everyone's overly sensitive. Yeah, like you just have to be so fucking careful now. But I miss those days, like where like as that it's not him being offensive. It's just him trying to go up in our brains and tickle it, in sort of sense, like just making us laugh at the absurdity of human beings, right? But he shared in the last piece of how it was sort of like, but over an exaggerated version, him living with his parents and his father who get drunk, and like it was so fucking funny. Yeah, those days were great. Oh, I can totally go for some coffee, but I'm already hyper, so maybe that's not a good idea. If I have coffee now, I might be screaming and shit. Now we all have to have a sensitive. Yeah, I know, like a 14-year-old autistic girl. Yeah, it is. It's overly. I like now I have to like bleep out words on my videos for my older videos, like older skits. Um, Sometimes, like I made jokes about. Well, I'm not gonna say it here, but it's like, well, I gotta bleep it out. So it just fucking sucks. Like, oh well. Although my humor isn't that really harsh compared to like Eddie Murphy's and some of the other people. Yeah. Cup of hot chocolate. Oh yeah. Soy Society is all. Was it in South Park episode with Eric Cartman be dressed with a woman? Make it something gay. Was it? What was it? It was really funny. What was it again? Make it all gay. Make it this and gay or something. I'm drinking a Zoe energy drink. Yeah, with the live streams, all I need is water. I mean, I can like get caffeine, but I'll be like, I'm a hyper motherfucker when I drink coffee. All this feminine pursuit is making life miserable. Yeah, like it's just people become. I don't know. It's like men. I can understand men's frustration. Like men are men, right? They like the brutality, they like the harshness, right? I mean, of course, you got to be sometimes a little more sensitive when dealing with certain people, sure. But now it's gotten to a point where men are forced to have to be like softies. I mean, some men are naturally just soft. That's okay. But some men are just naturally harsh. And it feels like if you suppress that, that's going to do something to their psychological, mental stability, I think. I think. Like, imagine someone like Eddie Murphy, right? Let's say he's born in the year 2000, and he has to suppress all of that side of him, that who he is, that humoristic side. He has to suppress that. That's not going to go well for him. I think that's going to fucking affect him. I broke my coffee machine last night. It's probably a good thing. Oh, man. A good thing? I guess. I am buzzing from this chatting. Just someone else to chat to. Oh, nice. I'm glad this chat is going so well. I actually have more fun. Like, the previous two chat, I was just warming up. Like, I was kind of nervous, especially the first one. Like, I was warming up, like, really insecure. I don't know what to talk about. You can see it. I'm gonna leave him up though. And the second one, I was feeling a little more in my element. Now I feel like, I feel like in my element. You know, like this feels right. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, I might do it again. Like, I said like I'll do streams again like in mid-April, but it could be that I'll do it sooner. But I'll post everyone about it, like let you guys know. It's just that I want to make sure like my mental health stays in check. Like last year, summerish or in the fall, it went down rails a little, like extreme, because I was just spending too much time on YouTube. It sort of happened almost near winter, but it's all right. Like I have to always keep in check. Yeah, I'm always good. I'm good. Oh yeah. I can't do the deep voice. I have an annoying soprano voice. I think it's soprano, right? It's not. You have alto. That's the highest. Like I don't even have an Adam's apple. Wait, sort of I do. Wait. Like all my life. Wait, let me see again. Yeah, it's just like all my life. I don't know. Everyone I met when it comes to guys, they all have somewhat of an Adam's apple. I don't really have that. I believe all of our mental health is in jeopardy because of the online presence. I agree. That's definitely, yeah, I noticed you were struggling last year. Yeah, I had a hard time. There's a lot of several factors at play with my personal life. Um, and I was experiencing a lot more time skips, memory gaps, and I was freaking the shit out personally. And I was trying to hide it, keep it under the rug, but yeah. But I was alright. I was so afraid, like, oh my god, I'm not going to go back to the psychiatric ward. I do not want to go back there. Soprano is the high. Oh, really? Oh, then it's a little bit lower than soprano. Like, I don't have that masculine voice. Oh, alto's like mid. All right, keep doing the live chats. I think it's therapeutic for you. Yeah, it's actually perhaps so. I'll let you guys know. I'm just gonna like sink in to how this has been going, and I'll let you go. I'll let you guys know. Like, hey, I'm gonna do this again. It has to only be in the weekends, like not after work. Then I feel more energized and ready. What do you do for work in Belgium? Just a janitor. That's it. At the moment, the job I do, I basically just be a janitor all by myself in a big motherfucking building. And I started it since last year or so. That's what I need. I can't do any mental gymnastics when it comes to jobs for psychological reasons. I've been a school janitor before. Yeah, it's this what I need. It's therapeutic because then I'm cleaning, doing physical labor, and I'm automatically, except for when I'm around a lot of people, then I disassociate a little, but it's not serious. Like I'm starting to feel slowly. I'm trying to be more conscious, and I have to be patient with that. Be more conscious and step by step learning to actually interact with people without disassociating, like actually having a one-on-one conversation, but that's still a struggle. I still disassociate quite often. Great, man. It's not worth yeah, exactly. Like no, this is the job I need. I need that. I am protective over you since last year. That yeah, oh yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, I don't want to even mention his name. I made one video about him on this channel, and it felt good to just like I can't stand that YouTuber. Fuck, I'll say A1 Solution. That's a whole other story, man. I hate that guy. But oh man, every time like I sometimes like through the weeks check out his content again. I used to watch his videos when I was in the psychiatric ward, but he's done some really terrible fucking shit that just pisses me off. Every time I check his content, I'm like, yeah, good for you. You're losing your views, motherfucker. Like he's now like, and he's actually ranting about it. Like, he's crashing out how he's losing views, but it's because he's a fucking criminal, man. In my opinion. Well, working very hard, guarantee nothing. Working hard, very hard, guarantee nothing since 2015. Well, at the moment, I don't think AI is going to take over janitor jobs anytime soon, so I'm good to go. Like, if I don't have this job. It's A1 Solution on Twitch. That's his name of his YouTube channel. I'll type it here. This guy's a douchebag. But don't be sending him hate over there, though. Please don't do that. But I used to be a fan of him during a psychiatric ward, and it was very therapeutic to watch his videos. But then afterwards, he was just being very disgusting of some of the things. But you'll find content about that, but please don't send him hate. I don't want to be that kind of community, right? That's if you're interested. Andrew Stone Rock covered it. That's another YouTuber. He made a video series about A1 Solution on Twitch. There's even Lord Beagle who covers it. But if you're interested, nah, okay, good, yeah. I mean, it's up to you. I mean, you can do that, but I don't want you guys to. But I mean, I can't control you. All right. So, right. But at the moment, he's been like crashing out that he's losing views. It's because police are investigating him. By the way, he isn't. He is basically, in my opinion, a criminal, and the police are still in investigation with him. He's doing some very illegal stuff, or he had been doing it, but whatever. He's got to go to jail. He's going to jail. It's going to take time. When it comes to legal cases, it takes time. He outed you. Oh, he didn't out me. I had a second channel, and I was making rants about him, how much I didn't like of what he was doing. But it did cause me a lot of stress. Um, just being involved with that drama, which was my choice. Like, I made the choice to rant about it. I thought it was something I can do. Long story short, I just want to keep it fake. It didn't went well for me. I started disassociating a lot more. I started became way more unpredictable, and crashing out. And eventually, I had to nuke the second channel. Just I gotta let go of like fuck this shit. I'm gonna focus on the butt happy chaya. The second channel was all about commentary, YouTube videos, reaction videos. So I was trying to make commentary YouTube videos covering this about this A1 solution on Twitch, but it was like really the drama was just too dark for me, and I just didn't want to do it anymore. It was a lot of stress, but it was something to learn from. But yeah, but sometimes I'll check his channel and I see his views dropping and he's really upset about it. I'm like, yeah, good. Like, karma's a bitch. When you keep being a nasty piece of shit towards other people, yeah, karma's gonna get you. No one's gonna want to watch your content anymore. You have to stop. I don't know. I mean, we all have our problems. None of us are perfect. Sometimes we, whatever. So that's the story. But yeah. But yeah, I had a second channel. But I'm doing much better. I have some of the videos uploaded where you see me with shorter hair like a few weeks ago. I think a week ago. That's what I had on my second channel. Just some of the videos. Yeah, that was from last year in the summer. Yeah. I'm glad you're doing much better. Yeah, it's definitely better. Sometimes I don't acknowledge it. Sometimes, like during the day, like earlier today, I had that feeling where I'm thinking, like, for some reason, I felt like I was in danger, but it's because everything is going well and I felt I'm in a safe space. But that's just something I need to get used to. What kind of camera do you use? Oh, let me see. Loggy. Wait. Oh, you can't see it. I'm so idiot. Wait, can you? No, you can't. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Like, I thought I could show you through. I'm so dumb. No, it's Loggy. Wait, I'll type it. I got it from a Fnac store. You have to get used to that in my channel. I do a lot. I do very stupid. Sometimes I have very dumb moments, like low IQ moments, but it's funny. Yeah, Luggy. Like one time I I saw someone like on a phone, wow, like with a cigarette, and I actually thought, oh, I didn't know you can have cigarettes attached to your phone, like, while you're calling, and then take the cigarette out and smoke. Like, I literally thought that. I was like, it was like months back. I was like, oh, Greg, that is so dumb. Like, it's kind of funny though. But I like to laugh at myself though. Like, I have sometimes those dumb thought moments, like. I actually really thought, like, oh, that's a new technology. Like, I saw smartphones. They're like, oh, that makes sense. They updated the smartphones. Why would they fucking do that? But I guess that's a blessing in disguise. You're able to laugh at yourself being stupid. So I guess so. I guess I could show you some of the figurines I have here. I'm gonna do that. Like, I like this one. This one's my favorite. It's from The Nightmare Before Christmas. Like the Two-Face guy, remember? I'm really proud of this one. I like this one. I have to see that movie again. I haven't seen it in a long time. The Nightmare Before Christmas from Tim Burton. I remember being fucking scared of it, but I love the scary stuff. I was scared of it, but yet still loved watching it. You know what I mean? Like, I like a lot of kids when they're scared of something, they don't want to watch it again. But I don't know. Let me see. I got this Grok, but like Venom. A lot of these figurines are quite dusty. I need to get rid of the dust. Like, I have to, like, it's just my desk. It's really dusty. I'm really proud of this one. For some reason, I just bought it with money. Why? Like the Frieza one. This one. Look how dusty it is, man. I need to like take the time to clean the dust off. Oh, dude, maybe I could do it now. Nah, I'll do it later. Jesus. I have a Goku one or a Gohan, I think. I don't know. This one. With a tail. I don't know if that's Gohan or Goku. I forgot. God, it's so dusty. I'm turning into an Asmongold. More like Asmon Platinum. Oh no. And this guy here from how you call it? The Suicide Squad, not Suicide Squad. I thought that one sucked. I mean, it had some good moments. I like this guy. Oh, God, look at that! Look at that dust. I'm gonna clean it right now. I'm gonna do it like when I have the time. Take the time to. Oh, these two ones here in front of me. I have it on my desk right in front of me. These are my favorites so far. I like these. Wait. Samurai Batman and Samurai Joker. Like, I don't know. Ugh, look at the dust. I need to treat my stuff with more love, actually. By, no. I was about to get disgusting. Yeah, one more. I know I was gonna stop. I'm gonna stop showing them off. I have a lot more here, but I don't want to make the stream about showing off my and the Samurai Joker. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. I have a lot more of these. Too many Batman movies now. Yeah, that's quite a lot. But I did enjoy the recent new one from 2022, and I'm looking forward to the next one. I'm looking forward to that one. I saw a trailer of it. I like it that it's gonna be a new villain that has never been in the movie before. That's also in the Batman comic book series. That's what they stated. But we don't know who. There is going to be Two-Face, Harvey Dent, but he's not going to be the main villain. So I'm curious about that. Oh yeah, of course the alien one from Aliens. But whatever. I do look forward to that. I'm curious, and also I'm curious about third. It's gonna be out like it's gonna come out in 2027. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm not gonna wait and be like, America is running out of magic tricks. Yeah, what I'm looking for, what we need is like more original stories. Like just, of course, easy said than done. But I mean, I think the problem is like it's just that they only stick to what they want to stay safe. Like constantly, like, how do I explain it? Wait, what I'm trying to get at? Like, I mean, yes, I did enjoy the newer Batman movies. Yes, with Penguin, I actually loved it. But indeed, it is becoming kind of annoying. Like another Spider-Man movie, another Batman movie, another like, I don't know. How do I say? What my point is? Oh, I'm trying to get at. Like what? Like they renew Snow White. They everything has to be renewed. Everything has to be constantly repeated. Like why can't you just make Snow White movie or a cart and just leave it and just move on and make up a completely new story? Like why can't you just do that? Why you have to constantly? I mean, I like don't get me wrong. Like for example, the Suicide Squad. I enjoyed the movie, but it's just a repeat of well, I don't know. I don't know what I'm rambling about. It's a serious weird program of rinse and repeat. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I still enjoy them. It's like you have your really good quality movies like The Hateful Eight or Pulp Fiction. Now you don't see people wanting to repeat and redo movies like that, right? I'm looking for those movies, like very interesting, unique, distinct type of stories, like Old Country for Old Men, Spaceballs 2 is coming. Really? Oh, Fight Club is a nice classic. Yeah, like that was a good movie. But I guess it's easy said than done. I mean, there's like millions of people. I mean, there are a lot of writers out there coming up with all kinds of original work, but they're probably getting rejected or something. I don't know. I don't know how it works with the movie industry. I know you. I know. Yeah. It's yeah. Yeah, mostly all rejected. Um but I still like well, I haven't done so that much. I still sometimes occasionally try to finish writing my book. It's a really silly book. I already uploaded the first chapter on Blogger. I think I made a post about it. Um, but I think it's pretty funny. But I don't have a problem of coming up with new ideas from scratch without like having to like I never had a problem with writer's block actually. That's my point. My point is when it comes to anything music, I mean people can still think my stuff is shit, but my point is I don't have a problem of feeling the need to repeat something because I don't have like this writer's block. It just comes out like I don't know, but maybe that's the problem with a lot of these big producers and directors. Like they cannot come up with any new original ideas from scratch or something. I don't know. Maybe something to do with that. You have to suck old hot dog for true creative. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I just don't have that problem with writer's block. Maybe it's because I think with writer's block, I mean, I had it occasionally a long time ago. My experience with writer's block is pushing myself the need to create something. I just don't do that. I learned I'm not going to push myself. I'm just going to do if I'm going to create something, I'm going to create something. If it's going to happen. Um, there was a saying I learned from Toy Story 2 from the old man trying to fix Woody up. He says, "You can't rush art." I took that by heart when I first watched it as a kid. It's like, okay. I remember my brother saying that, yeah, it's very true, because he was into drawing. He's a really good drawer. He kept repeating, yeah, you can't rush art. And so it stuck to me, thanks to my brother being annoying about it and cringe. But it worked, and so I kind of took that from heart. Like, yeah, you can't rush art. Don't rush it. It comes when it comes. You'll be motivated to do it. But the thing is with me, I have like a lot of hobbies. So it's like not just music making, but also making comedy skits sometimes making let's plays, sometimes doing other stuff, writing, drawing even. I have like drawing videos. Like if I don't feel like doing that, I'll do something else. Like it's kind of like a kid. Like kids are like that too. I feel like playing tag. Now I feel like playing with video games. Now I feel like going out into the park and be on the swing. It's kind of like that. Um, but focusing on one area, that's the only thing I want to focus on. I mean, you can do that, I guess. Some people are able to just focus on one thing and get so amazingly good at it. Like, you have your amazing drawers. That's like, then good for you. Like, if you're able to do that, like be a fucking genius type of drawer. Like, I see some of these artworks on DeviantArt. Like, yeah, those are the ones who focus on one thing. Yeah. Yeah. Good stream, brother. Glad you're sober. I'm gonna do some mycology nature made psilocybin. What? Mycology nature made. Oh wait. Do I think I know what you're going to do? Bye, chat. Ah, nice. That was nice chatting with you, man. That was really fun. Thanks for showing up. Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm gonna stay any longer. Okay. Have fun. I mean, I wish I could do those things. I wish I could do magic. I did it. I shared this on my last stream. I did it once. It went wrong when I was 23. I'm never doing it again. But awesome, dude. If you're able to have fun with that, okay. Damn, I'm jealous. I wish I could do magic mushrooms. Motherfucker! Motherfucker! Let's see what I'm. Okay, cool. I'm also like listening to chill music on my headset while I'm live. Um, yeah, I'm gonna hang out for a little while longer. I guess 5 minutes to see if I feel like anything to talk about. You know, I think I'm gonna round it up here. But yeah, this was actually a really good stream. I really had fun. This was really awesome. Oh, here we go. I would like one gift is to after you watched your favorite movie that you can make you have I want that's my superpower. That's the superpower I want. Every movie or series that I've watched that I love so much that I have the ability to not remember everything so I can rewatch it again and enjoy it. That'll be the only superpower I want because it doesn't hurt anyone. It doesn't, usually with superpowers, like, I mean, sometimes it's nice to imagine, like, oh, I want to have that ability, like, have Cyclops' power and X Men, but at the end of the day, it hurts people. It's damaging. I mean, unless, yeah, you could be a vigilante about it, but I don't want to be a vigilante. I think I just want the ability, like, to and like click. I don't remember Breaking Bad and just rewatch the series and enjoy myself. I live all by myself in the woods, just rewatching The Lord of the Rings, rewatching Star Wars. Dude, that's fucking awesome. That's fucking heaven on the plate. That'll be the superpower I want. And the ability to be invisible in case someone tries to go in my house. And that I can make my house invisible in case robbers, like I'm sensing robbers from cameras. And then that's what I want. No. That is what I want. Oh, dude. I want to share something really embarrassing. When I was 9 years, I think I was 10. I'm gonna share this. I was thinking about today, like maybe I should share this, but I hope people don't like think something about me. All right, there was a phase, and my favorite ultimate song I don't like anymore. By the way, I changed. Was that song Barbie Girl? I'm a Barbie girl. Oh man, I remember one time there was like my stepdad had like one of those fucking books like with drawings from us and writings. We were still in the States when I was 9 years old. We were still in the States, and my mom and my stepdad were communicating each other, and she sent that to him, and I was right. I remember reading what I wrote when I was 9. I think I was a teenager. I was like, oh god, it's like, hey, my favorite song is I'm a Barbie Girl, and like, oh no, oh, I shit you not, I'm not gay. I'm not gay. Afterwards, I got really cool though. I enjoyed listening to Rammstein and Black Eyed Peas. I had to say that to compensate the embarrassment that I just shared. That I liked the song Barbie Girl. But I remember just not because I liked the idea of a Barbie Girl, but I just thought the melody was good and the beat sounded nice. I liked the electronica to it. But whatever. Thought I'd share that. I was like, yeah, fuck it. Fucking share it. We all have our weird feminine moments throughout our childhood, I guess, right? And then I became butch and masculine and started bullying people just to prove how tough I was. Yeah. I started yeah. You don't want to fuck with me. No, I was kind of a dork. I think in high school, I was not the nerd or the dork. I was this extreme quiet kid with no friends. That's the kind of kid I was. Well, no, I had friends the first year. I was more the one who wants to avoid people and sit by myself upstairs. But I wasn't allowed to be upstairs. But I can sneak upstairs while all the teenagers were downstairs. Yeah, I was a quiet kid. And I think I was one of those kids with a lot of zits all over my face. Nice. So I thought it was ugly. I was worried, like, oh no, I hope I don't get acne scars. It wasn't like that. It just had a lot of zits. I was a cute kid, but I was a real disgusting teenager. I just did not look healthy. You know. Whatever. I'm gonna round it up. I'm gonna go. This was a really fun live stream. I'll let you guys know. I'll know throughout this week at work whether or not I'll do it again this next weekend. The reason why I said like till mid-April, I just have to really make sure that I'm all right. I'll let you guys know. It could be like in March or something. I don't know. So I'll let you guys. I'll post it on the channel here. It was really fun. Yeah, thanks for showing up. Thanks for hanging out. To lose. Wait, I'm gonna do a Chrissy Spooky Boo ends the video. If no one knows, heard of her. Side Eye Guy can't stand the fact she has this. Wait. Bye bye. Oh come on, end it.